Losing a major landmark like that, huge.
Plus the global audience, the whole world watching this live, humiliation on a global scale.
And just the sheer pileup, the
Yeah.
multiple compounding disasters. It wasn't one thing. It was the bird cannon, then the robots, then the fountain, then the Leviathan, then the stage, then the tower. Each one escalating the absurdity.
The chain reaction itself is key. The source calls it absurd causation, right? The idea that this specific improbable sequence happened.
Exactly. A nervous intern leads to a sea monster escape, leads to a bouncy castle taking down a skyscraper. It's, like the source implies, a plot written by mad jesters. It defies any realistic probability.
Then there's the straightforward environmental and property destruction, just massive, costly ruin.
And, even played for laughs, there's an implied threat to life. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near that sequence of events.
True. And finally, the animals. The exaggerated animal involvement. Not just birds, but projectile doves versus angry seagulls. Not just a fish, but a 100-foot glowing, gelatinous, confused leviathan. It pushes it into cartoon territory.
Yeah, it just dials everything up, turns the city's proudest moment into this legendary, unbelievable failure.
So, thinking about this whole scenario from the source, what makes it so fascinating to break down? For me, it's partly the sheer inventiveness of it all, the ridiculous creativity.
I agree. And maybe, even though it's totally over the top, it does touch on something real about complex systems, how, tiny failures or unexpected events can just cascade sometimes.
Like a Rube Goldberg machine of disaster.
Exactly, but on an apocalyptic scale. And there is undeniably a kind of dark humor in seeing something so ambitious brought down so spectacularly and, well, stupidly.
It really makes you think, though.
Absolutely. It leaves you pondering, maybe. If a series of wildly unlikely events, small things really, can link up just right by pure absurd chance and cause this level of catastrophic, memorable chaos, what does that suggest about the hidden weak spots in our own complex systems, the ones we build with, the best intentions, aiming for order, but maybe they're just one runaway bouncy castle away from their own kind of glowing goo finale, something to think about.